Right, get up here, get my bearings. You obviously don't want me to get my bearings. I'm gonna drop down here. Oh god. Why is it a never ending? Why am I in a flood containment unit? Don't like it. 360 over that. Checkpoint.
The installation was well conceived. It is surely the only way to end the flood threat.
Plasma being shot at me. Okay, grenade. So far we have seen me going through here, fighting off the flood, and me going through here, fighting off the flood. And I can see why some people don't like this level. Not only is it ridiculously annoying having to constantly fight off the flood, which are ridiculously scary, but it's also ridiculously long, and the same thing. I'm just gonna go to another level, aren't I? It says on the Halo wiki I'm gonna have to battle through 4 flood-filled stories to reach the index chamber. I'm hoping this is going off like the American thing where the ground floor is the first floor, because otherwise I'd be on the 3rd floor by now. Otherwise I'm only going to be on the 2nd if they're going by the English thing. I'm going to presume this is the 3rd floor because Bungie are American. All big companies are American, such as Machinima and Sony and Microsoft, and yeah, they're the big Nintendo. No, Nintendo are Japanese, aren't they? Yeah, I think Nintendo are Japanese, because they suffered like loads when the whatchamacallit tsunami happened, which is very unfortunate. Not just for Nintendo, just for everyone that was there. I was unlucky enough to be hit by it, or be affected by it. But that's another story, I don't really want to get into that. Just gonna throw a grenade down here. Speaking of Nintendo, apparently they're bringing out a HD console, the new Wii, which is going to be in HD. Which I don't know. I can't. How will that work with? I know a lot of like when the Xbox 360 came out, as opposed to the Xbox. The Xbox 360 is very backwards compatible with current Xbox games, because the Xbox has been out for ages. It had been out for ages before the 360 came out. But there's going to be all these classic Wii games, and are they going to be, well, I think it's rumoured so far to be HD. I'm not sure if it's been proved it is or not, because E3 is coming up. So I presume they'll be talking about it there. I don't know, I don't really keep up with the goings on in E3 or anything like that, but would they be able to make the Wii games backwards compatible with, and make them HD with the new console, or will they have to be completely redone to make them HD? Ow. Leave me alone. Shotgun spam. Where's the monitor? Please say I'm going the right way. What's that? Follow the monitor to the index. Yeah. Where's the monitor though? Shit hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there we are. It's open now.
Naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous.
But yeah, because everything's backwards compatible on like. Right, okay, that's the 3rd death. 2 of them due to shotgun. And was he teabagging me? Was he teabag? Oh, there he is again. Shit. They should have some kind of warning on them, like a hazard label. Incoming flood with shotgun. What am I? Oh. Incoming flood with rocket launcher. Be very cautious. Because they're quite dangerous. Not only do they want to infect us and take over the world with their little infection, they want to shoot us with rocket launchers, as well as our own weapons. Please don't say I'm running out of ammo for this. Nope, we've got a fair bit left. Ow! I can't just be an assault rifle. It is, what the hell? I'm sure mine's not that. Ah, go away, go away, go away! Oh, bloody hell, they're everywhere, aren't they? Stick Q? They don't seem to be running towards me. Was it just that one time I found? Or is it... Because I know they do it in the other ones. Does it actually do it in this Halo? Okay, shield is getting taken out. That is a stick and a half. Ugh, my throat gets really, really dry doing these commentaries. And I really need to... I always do, so I really need to think of things to say. Because I know a lot of people get like notes and... A lot of people just make little notes of what to say, but I just make it up as I go along, because then it's harder than it looks. I suppose talking about that is giving me something to talk about, and there you go. Go away. Ow. 360 over that. Which is ridiculously easy on the PC. Because you have woohoo, superior control power of thingy. Though, I do prefer, I don't know, I'm not going to get a console war started, but I do prefer playing on a console than a PC. Granted, PC have the best graphics, and the gaming community is bigger for PC. Well, I think it's bigger. It's a lot more varied because anyone can make a PC game. But overall gaming online. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! I prefer gaming, especially online, on a console such as like the Xbox or the PS3. I'm not going to differentiate between the two. Like I've said previously, never really played PlayStation. I'm used to the Xbox, but just generally because it's less unfair. You get people on PC and you got one person. I know you could say internet is very based on console as well, how that affects a console gameplay and stuff, especially in like other big games where gun games where split second, half second does make a difference. But PC, you've got that issue, and we've got the fact that I've not got a great system. Well, it was a good PC, but it's like a good few years old now, and gaming with PC is constantly evolving. There's constantly bringing out better hardware for it, but you can find some person that has like a multi-thousand-pound PC. They're gonna run the game better. They're gonna run it smoother, and they're gonna have more of an advantage than somebody that has a slightly choppy gameplay, which I prefer the consoles with, because everybody has the same specs. Nobody has. The only difference you could say in specs between hardware consoles even. This is getting tough. Is the hard drive space, which makes absolutely no difference when you're online gaming. While PC, it does make a big difference. I could go play, I could play Crysis. I could go out and buy Crysis 2 or something, or Crysis, play online I think it's got online, and a lot of people with better computers would beat me. Even though I'm not exactly a bad gamer, it's just they have an advantage. I'm handicapped from my not so amazing PC, which is why I stick to all the games like Counter-Strike Source and this. Granted, I can't play multiplayer on this for some reason because it just messes up, and I don't like the servers. I don't like multiplayer games for the fact that it is too customizable. Like, I don't know about the games like the PC Call of Duty and stuff, but oh, I know, like Counter-Strike, you have to find a server, you got to find a dedicated server. You can't just jump into a game of deathmatch against random people, which is like matchmaking on. There's no matchmaking system as such, as opposed to most consoles do. Well, all consoles. Oh, my throat is really dry. All consoles do have like a matchmaking system on pretty much all games. But don't get me wrong, PC does have its thingy. It's got better graphics. It's got customizability. It's got if you have the expensive PC, it does give you an advantage, which I can't say is particularly fair. But if you're willing to spend that much money on it, go ahead. Just for an advantage in a game, yeah, go ahead. And also the mods. A lot of people think modding is hacking a game, but it's completely different. Modding, I don't know. I can get it right. It is a very fine line between modding and hacking. If you're using mods and stuff to hack an online game to give you an unfair advantage over multiplayer, such as like you could make yourself invincible to everything. Somebody can't. Oh shit! You can't kill you there. That's just a hacking unfairness. But mods, like you can create a new map. You get zombie, like the Call of Duty zombie maps. A lot of people create these mods for it, these extra mods for the different maps and stuff. You can have customizable maps, create completely new gameplay, like extending the whatchamacallit, replay value of the entire game, which is very good. And I think you can do it on some. You can do it with like homebrew and stuff. If you know what homebrew is, it's basically customizing allowing third-party developers to it runs third-party whatchamacallits, what's they called? Like if you jailbreak your iPod or your iPhone, that allows third-party applications to be downloaded onto your iPhone, which is basically what homebrew does with some consoles. I know there was like the Wii, you can have homebrew channels and stuff. You can download games that people have made themselves and play it on your Wii, instead of having to go through Nintendo publishing your own big game, marketing it. Instead, you can just create a nice little game for someone to play, stick it on the homebrew market, easily download it. Which is, I think, a lot of what like chipped Xboxes and modded Xboxes are. Just that, so you can play like copied games, which isn't technically